Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Main Event Insider, your #1 WWE hub. Don't forget to subscribe and let's dive in. Tonight, WWE RAW was a storm of chaos, shifting alliances and electrifying drama that left fans on the edge of their seats. The World Heavyweight Championship was on the line, but more than that, every wrestler in the ring carried the weight of legacy, ambition, and a chance to redefine their place in the hierarchy. From the opening moments, you could feel the tension in the arena, a palpable energy that suggested nothing would go as planned. There was a sense that tonight's episode wasn't just another night of wrestling. It was a seismic moment that could alter careers and change the trajectory of Raw itself. The crowd buzzed with anticipation, knowing that legends, rising stars, and unpredictable forces were about to collide in ways that would be talked about for weeks to come. Bronson Reed makes his presence felt. The intensity began as Bronson Reed emerged from backstage, his presence alone demanding attention. Towering, powerful, and exuding an aura of dominance, he strode to the ring with purpose, each step reverberating through the arena. The crowd could feel that Bronson wasn't here to play games. He was here to assert himself as a force to be reckoned with. His scowl, his controlled yet explosive energy, hinted at the kind of destruction he was capable of inside the squared circle. Fans knew that whenever Reed shows up like this, the match ahead will be a battle, and tonight, with so much on the line, there was no doubt that he was ready to leave everything in the ring. Bron Breakker commands the spotlight. Following Bronson's entrance, the arena darkened and Bron Breakker appeared, chains draped over his shoulders and a look of focused determination on his face. Every step he took was deliberate, a statement that he was ready to challenge for supremacy and claim his place among the elite. The crowd's reaction reflected the anticipation, a mix of awe, excitement, and respect for a man who clearly intended to make his mark. Breakker's presence reminded fans that tonight wasn't just about brute strength. It was about strategy, mental toughness, and the kind of calculated intensity that can define a champion. His eyes locked on the ring, signaling that he was fully prepared for whatever chaos awaited him. Paul Heyman sets the stage. Just when the tension reached its peak, the arena plunged into darkness. A thunderous drum roll echoed through the space as Paul Heyman appeared on the ramp, mic in hand, and flanked by pyrotechnics that ignited the crowd's excitement. Heyman, ever the master of the promo, exuded confidence and charisma, commanding the audience's attention without even taking a step toward the ring. His presence alone set the tone for what was about to unfold, a narrative that combined strategy, intimidation, and the promise of high-stakes confrontation. With every word he spoke, he reminded the audience that the storylines in WWE aren't just about matches. They're about legacy, power, and the complex dynamics between some of the world's most formidable competitors. Logan Paul enters the fray. As the lights brightened, Logan Paul emerged, a smirk on his face and a sense of confidence that perfectly matched the tension in the arena. The crowd's mixed reaction, cheers, boos, and anticipation underscored the unpredictable nature of his presence. Known for bringing both controversy and excitement, Logan's appearance added another layer of complexity to an already charged atmosphere. He wasn't just here as a participant. He was here as a disruptor, someone who could change the momentum of the evening in an instant. Fans knew that wherever Logan Paul goes, sparks fly, and tonight, with so many powerhouse athletes in the ring, his role could be the key to a shocking twist or unexpected outcome. Heyman declares his vision for the future. Paul Heyman took the mic and began outlining his vision for what he called the future of WWE RAW, invoking names like Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, and reminding fans of the dominant alliances that had shaped recent events. His words carried weight, emphasizing that the individuals in the ring tonight weren't just competitors. They were part of a broader plan that had been years in the making. Heyman's speech wasn't just a promo. It was a masterclass in storytelling, connecting past victories, present ambitions, and future possibilities. Each phrase underscored the idea that tonight's matches weren't isolated events. They were pivotal moments that would define legacies and determine who could truly claim the top spot in WWE Raw's hierarchy. Heyman confronts CM Punk. The promo shifted seamlessly to CM Punk, setting up the ultimate clash that fans had been anticipating for months. Heyman's words were sharp, calculated, and designed to provoke, framing Punk as someone who underestimated the magnitude of what was coming. He highlighted Punk's vulnerabilities, suggesting that the challenges ahead would expose weaknesses and test his ability to withstand pressure. The tension built with every syllable, reminding the audience that in WWE, matches are as much about psychological warfare as they are about athletic performance. By calling out Punk directly, Heyman added an element of personal stakes, elevating the evening's narrative from mere competition to a battle of wills. The stakes: legacy, pride, and championship glory. Heyman's closing statements crystallized the stakes for everyone in the arena. Respect, legacy, and pride were on the line, alongside the coveted World Heavyweight Championship. Each competitor was framed as part of a larger story, one that demanded courage, resilience, and a willingness to push beyond limits. Fans were reminded that tonight's Raw wasn't just a series of matches. It was a defining moment for each athlete, a chance to cement their place in history or face the consequences of miscalculated ambition. The combination of personal vendettas, high-stakes competition, and the ever-present threat of unexpected twists made the atmosphere electric, leaving viewers eager for every move and counter-move that would unfold in the ring. Audience engagement, the aftermath. As the promo concluded, the crowd's energy surged, with fans debating, cheering, and reacting to the intensity they had just witnessed. Questions about who would emerge stronger, Bron Breakker or Bronson Reed, filled the arena, reflecting the unpredictability and excitement that defines WWE RAW. Every moment, from the entrances to Heyman's words, had been crafted to spark discussion and anticipation, ensuring that fans remained fully invested in the ongoing storylines. The arena wasn't just witnessing a show, it was participating in a living narrative, one that would continue to evolve with every Raw broadcast and every championship bout that lay ahead. Looking ahead, the road to January 5th. With the setup now complete, all eyes turn to January 5th, when the consequences of tonight's confrontations will begin to unfold. The wrestlers have been positioned, rivalries intensified, and the stage set for what promises to be an unforgettable showdown. Fans are left speculating, theorizing, and imagining the outcomes, from surprise victories to shocking betrayals, and every possibility in between. The combination of physical prowess, storytelling, and psychological tension ensures that every match will carry significance far beyond the immediate result, keeping viewers engaged and invested in the drama that makes WWE RAW a cornerstone of sports entertainment.